do.
Hello. We're having a conversation. I'm Laurie.
I'm Hannah.
And we're Journey with the Gingers. So glad to see y'all.
We're talking about our upcoming trip.
New York City.
We did
less than 30 days, right?
No.
Almost there. Almost there.
Yeah.
But getting closer.
Oh gosh. I'm trying to cross my legs. No, it's
if I cross my legs, this whole table's going flying. Where this pole is right here.
Well, we're talking about our shows beforehand that we're going to see
in New York.
Yeah, we're going to see Anne Juliet. We're going to see The Wiz, and I'm going to see Hadestown
by yourself.
Yes. So
you know her mama's going to be like tracking her location the whole time until she gets back.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is not the first time I've done this.
I know, but
this is not the first time I've done this on a trip with you either.
Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to cross my legs. I don't like to sit.
So
my feet don't touch the ground too well. Go ahead.
My first trip to New York was a day trip. I saw Cats by myself. But even when we went to Vegas, the first time we went to Vegas, I went and saw Call by myself.
And your mama tracked your location in that Uber or Lyft or whatever you went.
And then I told you, like, I'm here. You know,
it's a mama thing. You'll understand one day.
I understand. But I mean, this is not the first time I've done this. I know. And I really, really want to see Hadestown.
And see, Hadestown is coming to near us.
But there's this contraption.
I know. She wants to see the contraption. The Broadway contraption on the stage.
They built the stage to have this, like, part in the middle be like it's like it descends into the stage. Mm-hmm. Slowly, like a little elevator, and it's supposed to represent you going down to Hadestown. Mm-hmm. And so, obviously, they're not going to have something that descends like that, you know, on the tour. I don't know how they're going to do that aspect, if they're just going to like go, you know, backstage or something. I want to see the contraption.
Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a good week, and happy early Memorial Day. Hope you got some things planned. Are you cooking? Are you going out? Are you just going to chill out? What you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
I know what you're gonna do. We're going to my sister's house, and we're gonna have.
Yeah, I have to get Patrick a good birthday.
It's my brother-in-law's birthday. It's also Jarrell's birthday's coming up, and William's father's birthday's coming up. So we got lots of birthdays in the next week. Lots of guy gifts. But we got we're gonna go to my sister's house for Memorial Day, and have some kind of barbecue and turkey and something. I know I'm in charge of potato salad. And then she's probably going to cook everything else. But tell us something good. Are you celebrating something? What are your Memorial Day plans, if you have any? Or are you just going to relax?
Countdown.
Yep. What's your countdown? I saw it. We've already got a couple posted in the chat. Do you have any milestones if you're a creator? Do you have any life milestones you've reached? Anything good happening? Do you have a birthday coming up? Anything like that? We just like to celebrate with you. Our trip that we're going on at the end of June is actually a kind of a celebration for both of our birthdays, because my birthday's in June and her birthday's in July. So it's just kind of like a girls' trip, birthday trip together. So put that in the chat. We'd love to hear what's going on with you. I have a couple of discussion points of things that Hannah's like, what are you going to talk about?
I'm literally looking at the...
So yesterday, those of you that don't know, I'm a travel agent. And yesterday, I went on the webinar for Royal Caribbean. They kind of did a how to use social media to increase your brand and things like that. And one of the things they said is they suggested that you get a travel YouTube channel. I was like, got that done.
Been there, done that.
Get a Facebook page, get a TikTok. And I was like, okay, we're ahead of the game here. Because we kind of started off with that before I started doing travel agent stuff. But they said they gave some news about Royal Caribbean. So I'm just going to share it with y'all. So I'm going to write that down and share it with our wonderful people and that are on our live stream. If you like Royal Caribbean, you like sailing with them, beginning on July 1st, there's a new law in California that they have to put the inclusive prices for cruises and such when they advertise them. And usually when you look up a cruise price, it'll be like how much it is
without the fees and taxes.
Right, just for the cabin. And it's really usually just for one person. except for MSC. I think MSC gives you the full price for 2 people. But anyway, but now starting July 1st, Celebrity and Royal Caribbean and probably other cruise lines are going to be posting the inclusive price, which will include all your fare, your taxes, and your port expenses and everything in the price, which is nice to see.
The price is nice.
Yeah, I know that in Expedia that they're doing that already. When you go to book a hotel, it's already included, which is nice. It's just good to see it all together.
We've also noticed when booking our Broadway shows that recently they've been including the fees with the Broadway shows because before, like when I first bought my first ever Broadway ticket, I was like, oh, it's only, and keep in mind this was several years ago, and I was like, oh, it's only $135. No, that sucker was $150 afterward. I mean, I'm $180.
Yeah,
I was like,
fees are crazy.
And I was like, excuse me.
Yeah. So I like it. I mean, go California for passing that law, or whatever the rule is, whatever they want to call it, because I like it. I like seeing the set price. I don't want to have to go add all that in and figure it out. So I think it's a good idea. Also, Utopia of the Seas is starting to sail on July 19th. I know we've met some people before that said they're going to be on the Utopia of the Seas for its inaugural sailing, but they already have 600 crew members already on board. So I guess they're doing their training and everything, getting everything ready for the passengers. And also the Royal Caribbean Stars of the Seas, because I think Utopia is doing like 3 and 4 day sailings out of Port Canaveral. Well, the Stars of the Seas is starting to sail in August 2025, and they're going to sail from Port Canaveral they're starting in Port Canaveral from August 2025 to April 2026. And it's going to be a 7-night cruises from Port Canaveral. Lots of good options for sailing out of Port Canaveral, which is good for us because
it's not far.
After Charleston leaves, it's going to be one of our closest ports. So, also, you can get, if you don't know this, if you're a firefighter or your partner is a firefighter or in law enforcement or
first responders.
Or not all first responders. They don't have like nurses and things on this. It's just right now it says firefighters, law enforcement, or military. Then you do get a discount with Royal Caribbean, and it's just something if you are booking to make sure you tell your travel agent that you do work in that field, because that's an extra discount, and that's for Celebrity and Royal Caribbean. So if you like to sail on Royal Caribbean, you don't have a travel agent, I'd love to help you with it. I'm not using this as a commercial, but I am a travel agent. I'll help you. Also can arrange hotels. I've gotten really good about arranging hotels for people since my husband's been needing hotels for different things. But I also do pre and post cruise stays at hotels. So we have a fun hour planned. Tonight we're going to show you a picture of a logo, and you have to identify the brand or the company that it represents. So I hope you'll find that kind of fun. If you know your logos. What's wrong, Hannah? You tired?
No.
So Hannah, do you have any news in your life?
I'm on a book buying ban. I put myself on a book buying ban.
For me too?
No. You know what your issue was? You created a freaking Amazon wish list, and
I did.
And you had like 30 books on there.
I don't have to have them all though.
Too bad, so sad. So
I think I've said this before, but William, if William doesn't know what to get me for a gift, he bothers her, and then he fusses at me. You were so hard to shop for. So I create an Amazon wish list. So all he has to do is go to that and get it. But he doesn't even do that. He gets to go to the Amazon wish list. And
bro, you don't even know how I have to prepare for your anniversaries, holidays, birthdays.
It's sad being an only child, isn't it, Hannah?
I get text messages, calls at work. Hey, what do you think about this? I'm like, no. No.
So I was going to say our latest video was the video of New York City with Hannah and William. Hannah, tell the people, what day will this video be coming out?
Be coming out this upcoming week.
What day, Hannah? Let's commit.
Sunday.
It's coming out on Sunday. Y'all be looking for it. Hannah's gonna put a video out on Sunday.
Okay.
It was supposed to be Tuesday.
So I recorded the intro right on your microphone, and it sounds like I'm in a freaking box. Like it sounds like.
The one I heard sounded fine.
Exactly. On the phone, it sounds fine. On the computer,
that program you're using.
So
we do have some things coming up. I'm taking Mimi and her friend to go see Casey and the Sunshine Band next month.
I'm gonna go see Les Mis.
And Hannah and William go see Les Mis at the Fox Theater. And
then there better be a video on Sunday, Hannah.
everybody message Hannah.
Don't.
Everybody message Hannah. Put out the video, Hannah. Sunday's the video, Hannah. Just a reminder, Hannah. Sunday's the video. Start today. Tell her every day until Sunday.
Please don't.
Yes, please do. Message her on Facebook.
Ma'am, I do not handle stuff like that well.
Also, Hannah and I, like we said, are going to New York City in June. We're going on the NCL Joy. And then if you're interested, in October, join us, William and I, on the fall break group cruise on the Sunshine. It's our last hoorah on the Sunshine out of Charleston. We won't be sailing. That'll be the last time we sail out of Charleston. Period, I guess, unless they decide to do something different.
Thank you. Whatever day you want, Hannah. Hannah, take your time on the video.
Y'all, don't let her off that easy. All right, let's say hello to everybody in the chat.
Yellow.
Hello, Keith from BDF. Good to see you. He has 900. Oh, he's in the hundreds now.
I'm so sorry, I didn't know we did that.
998 days until his Walt Disney World trip, 2,825 days until his next Universal Orlando trip, and 18 days until his 62nd birthday.
Woohoo.
And we'll be on his birthday celebration video live stream. And there's wonderful Mary Ellen Dillon. Mary Ellen, I have a question. I want to know who that is in the picture on your profile right there. He looks familiar. That's why I want to know. I'm being nosy. All right. 37 days until a celebration. Are you going to have, is Leon going to be your, I know he's leaving the Sunrise right now, but I know he's going to the celebration as a cruise director. He's like my favorite, so I was just wondering. Hello, beautiful ladies. Hello, beautiful Meg. Good to see you. Happy Thursday to you. And look who there. There's Howdy, Paul. Hey, Paul. And what is Paul's nickname?
The most okayest guitar player.
The most okayest guitar player. Hello, Nick P. from Vancouver, Canada. When are you heading to Australia? Tomorrow. That's so exciting. How long is your flight? I want to know. I'm being curious. Hello, beautiful Holly Ayers, another ginger we have in our lives. Good to see you. And then there's wonderful Josie. Josie has a countdown coming up. I saw it on Instagram. Just share that in the chat, Josie. I can't remember exactly how many days you had. Hey, Ryan. Good to see you. I saw Ryan in D&G Explorers live stream yesterday. Ahoy there, everybody.
Oh,
the real captain is here. Hey, Billy J. Good to see you. 55 days till his trip back home to Iowa, 69 days until my trip to Las Vegas for the National Sweepstakes Convention, and 170 days to my next cruise on the Carnival Spirit out of Mobile. I like to sail out. Mobile wouldn't be too far to drive either. I wonder how far it would be for us. Maybe 7 hours, maybe?
I know nothing.
You know nothing?
No, nothing.
So I liked Royal Caribbean. Went on the Lord of the Seas. They keep bombarding me with free cruises 2.5 years ago.
2.5 years later.
2.5 years later.
It says I need to book one of them.
Yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm.
They've got some beautiful new ships. William and I went. The only Royal Caribbean we've ever been on is Mariner of the Seas, which was right after the shutdown started back up. But I like to go back. I liked it. Of course, it was only 30% full, so it was it was very nice.
I've seen the trailer for the movie. I've never read the book.
I did start a new book.
Miss Peregrine's.
Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. Saw the movie on TV, so I decided to read it as it was on my read shelf already.
Mm-hmm.
So you watched it first, then you're reading it. Okay. I'm going to do that with Daisy Jones and the Six because I already watched it, but I heard the book's good. Hey, Will Cooper, good to see you.
She said it's her hairstylist.
Chaz Dean, that's who it is. I've seen, he was on a reality show with the guy that was real mean. You know what I'm talking about? Jeff Lewis. He was on Jeff Lewis's reality show. I knew he looked familiar when I saw it. Leon will join Celebration with you on June 30th for a handover week with Lee Mason. Nice. 2 nice, great cruise raiders you got going on there. I tell you. Leon is just so fun. I mean, he gets the party started. He's silly in a good way.
My toes are cold.
Your toes are cold. Bring your socks.
I don't have socks.
Bless your heart. I got a drawer full downstairs.
My toes are
You want to call your daddy and bring you some socks upstairs?
No. My toes got cold. He's on QVC, and he was on Jeff's show.
Yeah, I remember on Jeff's show. Jeff Lewis was remodeling his salon and doing a lot of stuff for him. 8 days countdown starting in Barcelona. Very nice. Mm-hmm. I like to do that. I like to go to Barcelona.
I want to go to Bath in England because that's where they filmed a lot of the Bridgerton stuff.
Have you finished the 4 episodes of Bridgerton?
Oh, girl, I've been there and watched it twice.
Have you started the Buccaneers?
No.
Y'all, if you like Bridgerton, and if you have Apple TV, watch The Buccaneers. And that's one, Meg, I found out after I watched the whole thing that it's a book. But my unpopular opinion is it's better than Bridgerton. It was such a good storyline.
I just find Bridgerton to be funny.
Yeah. If you like funny, Bridgerton's it. If you like more of a storyline, then The Buccaneers.
No, I just like it being funny. There's been times where I laugh out loud at Bridgerton.
Those sisters. The sisters. Penelope's sisters is the funniest
Philippa and Prudence.
Do you know the head? I don't know what his role is on Downton Abbey, but the older man that's like the head butler.
Mm-hmm.
The taller sister is her dad in real life. That's her dad in real life.
Her mom is Professor Umbridge, and she was the queen on The Crown. But she's Professor Umbridge in the Harry Potter series.
They both their parents are actors, but I love him in Downton Abbey. Mm-hmm. And you see it in her. You see him and her when you look at her.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep. All right. Saying he won't be the cruise director that week.
But you'll get to meet him. Yeah, he'll be following Lee, I'm sure. His flight, you're on the plane for 15 hours. Do you have a comfortable seat? That would be important.
There is a flight that has mandated that you have to do stand up and do like exercises because it's so long.
Yeah, because you have blood clots. Yeah. Yep. I agree.
Boop, boop.
We bought these hanger things that I don't know if y'all seen them. It's like a foot hanger.
Foot
hammock is what I'm saying. But you put it over your tray, like you could keep your tray up, but you put it down, put the hammock on it, and you close your tray and it hangs down and you put your feet up in it. We use that just when we I used it when we went to like Vegas when we spent the night.
I was
we did
I can't get
we did a red eye. I liked it. I did get my feet more elevated. Mm-hmm. But yeah, stand up and walk around for sure.
Eric's here.
Hello, Eric B. Good to see you.
He said I was literally just watching Walter's World live stream about Bath, UK.
I just got this telepathy. Was it not
telepathy?
Not
telepathy.
Telepathy. I was close. Sounds like a disease. It probably is.
Jeez Louise, Laurie. BDF, Mom will never stay in a hostel.
What did he say?
He says he prefers hotels more than hostels because hotel rooms have their own bathrooms.
Yeah.
And hostels have their own.
I'm a little bit high maintenance for that.
Uh-huh.
I like my own bathroom.
Yeah, when I flew to Europe, I was told that I remember they told us about some exercise you can do to help prevent blood clots on the plane.
It's really important.
Yeah.
Even when we flew from Atlanta to Hawaii for 9 hours, we got up and stood in the aisles and kind of walked around a little bit, just to, because it's just not, you're not meant to sit for that long. Sure. It's better for you. Yeah.
You know, well, when I was in Europe, when I flew to Europe, I was by myself.
Did you stand up, walk around?
Well, we kind of like my first guy that I sat next to was he wasn't like mean or anything. He was just kind of like to himself. Didn't really like look at me or do anything. And so I was like, I don't know when I can ask to stand up. He
probably didn't want you to be uncomfortable being a young girl on a plane.
Oh, but he was the same age as me.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, he's the same age. But then I had like this nice man from Charleston on the flight home. His daughter went to Clemson, so we bonded over that. And he was really nice, and so I was comfortable, to ask him if I can get up and stuff. Yeah. So my level of patience is too low for a hostel these days.
I understand.
Well, because you have to like lock your stuff up when you leave. Because
imagine.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and then you have like community areas like for kitchens and stuff.
And I can't understand how I'm too claustrophobic. How people do the capsules.
I want to do a capsule in Japan.
You have claustrophobia. How can you do that?
Be very tired.
Take some medication.
Jarrell will probably get
it's like sleeping in an MRI.
It's bigger. It's bigger.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's bigger. I hide next to the window state of myself on the planes. Okay, here's my thing.
I love a window, but then I'm thinking, what if I had a stranger? If I wanted to go to the bathroom or something.
That's what I had to do in the Europe trip. But here's my one story. So our first trip together to
you and I,
was it our first trip together to New York? That they separated us because we had our preferred seats on the window, so they separated us. You were in front of me on the window, and I was behind you on the window. Was that our first trip?
You have a better memory than I do.
Okay, yes, it was our first trip to New York, and because we had set up our preferences through Delta to have like our preferred seat was window seat, so they separated us because we booked separately. That's the whole story. But I had this man next to me. I am like recording out the window and stuff. So I have the window open. It's sunshine. It's a beautiful day. This man, obviously, work trip somewhere, working on his laptop. He goes, "Can you close the window? I can't see my laptop." I felt like saying, well, maybe you shouldn't fly standby and you wouldn't be placed in the middle seat. Like I was like, I would like the window, but I didn't.
You say I'm a creator.
No, we don't go down that road. But my sharp tongue had to be swallowed. I was like, sure. And it takes me off. So
I'll be open it before we land.
I was like, sir, that I got this seat. Unless it's blinding you, it's okay. Wear sunglasses. You can see your laptop. It's okay. Visit Megan line about the low patience. I did the capsule in Iceland.
What did he say? He says about Green Acres.
The Douglas on Green Acres one time stayed in a hotel where if you want to leave the room or take a bath, you have to move the bed. Was it like a Murphy bed?
Maybe.
Maybe that's why.
Pause won't get in trouble.
I mean, but here we are.
We do want to recognize our moderators. I think tonight we have Meg from Megs and C's. Thank you, Meg, for being our moderator. We do appreciate you. Do you have anything else you'd like to share before we play some logo trivia, Hannah? We will be ending probably just about 2 minutes early tonight because Lovey's Fat Life is having a big celebration of reaching 7,000 subscribers, and they're having a giveaway, and I don't want anybody to miss that if they want to do it. So just letting y'all know that. Also, next Thursday, we are not having a live stream, but we'll be back the following week. So just letting you know that too. All right.
Jarrell's here.
Well, there's Jarrell. Everybody say, hey, Jarrell.
There's my boyfriend.
Hannah's boyfriend. Sweet Jarrell.
I'm sorry I didn't call you back last night. I fell asleep.
But y'all tell Jarrell happy birthday. His birthday's next week. He's like, yay.
5 days, I think. 5 days.
It's your boyfriend. You should know when his birthday is.
I have a little bit of 5 days. Okay.
Logo trivia. So just in the chat, tell us what this logo goes. What brand does it go with, or what company, or both? And just put it in the chat. Everybody's telling him happy birthday now. What are you looking at?
5 days. I was right.
Hannah.
I know the answer.
He shares a birthday with your grandfather.
Again, it is bad.
William's father's birthday is the same day.
It's bad. I'm sorry. I did know.
I know when your birthday is.
Yeah, girl, because you were in labor for a long time.
16 hours.
See, yeah. And I came early.
Yeah, came a month early.
Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo.
This is what Downton Abbey used to come on.
Happy early birthday to the Jarrell. Also,
I don't know what you got him for his birthday.
That's a great question now, isn't
it? We can't say in this now.
All right.
It is PBS, which stands for the Public Broadcast System. When I was growing up, we had 4 channels: ABC, CBS, NBC, and PBS.
Well,
we're a little spoiled now.
We had Arthur and Sesame Street. And
all that was on PBS.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you could watch PBS at school.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't need cable for that.
And they didn't have commercials either.
Nope.
So.
Yep. Next. I like to point out that I got this right and Dad didn't.
Poor William.
And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Relaxing. Bob Ross and Reading Rainbow.
Look at there. Billy J. Jarrell loves Bob Ross. Does Jarrell paint, or does he just watch it? Does he paint along, or does he watch it?
He watches it. Car something.
Reading Rainbow is wonderful.
What is the
best song ever?
What's the lyrics?
Butterflies in the sky, hanging twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, Reading Rainbow. When I was teaching, it was a great little babysitter for a few minutes. Like they come in for recess and they watch a little bit of Reading Rainbow.
Reading Between the Lions. Between the Lions.
Uh-huh.
That was a good one.
Does a great job of getting kids interested in reading.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Mazda.
If you see anybody driving a Mazda, beware.
Beware.
They can't drive sometimes.
People that drive Mazdas can't drive. What if somebody in the chat's driving a Mazda?
Can you drive?
That
logo looks like an owl. It does.
It really does. Now I see it. It's like one of those things. Now you really have to, after you see it.
And Mr. Rogers, a lovely day in the neighborhood.
Yes.
No. So there's a couple.
I loved the man, Mr. Rogers, but I wasn't a fan of the show too much.
Yeah. Okay, so there's
as a child.
There's people. Okay, don't be offended if you drive this car. This is just my experience, especially driving in Atlanta. Y'all can't drive if you have this car. Any Nissan. Bless y'all's heart.
You're just stereotyping.
Oh no, Jarrell can attest to it. If Jarrell is still here, he knows about this. And it's mostly Nissans.
I'm sure somebody in the chat drives a Nissan.
Hopefully you can break that stereotype. Because it's bash. And no one in Atlanta can drive, and that's why I don't drive.
Atlanta's scary.
Hannah is the designated Atlanta driver.
What day did William come home? Tuesday? Thursday. Last Thursday. When he came home, he was like, I didn't like driving through Atlanta. It was stressful.
Yeah, that's why Hannah will be driving in Atlanta when we go. Yeah, I can drive through Atlanta. It's as long as you have someone that you be like, turn around. If you have stuff blocking your back window, it's impossible to drive through Atlanta. You have to have visibility out of your back window.
I don't see how people do it like every day going to work.
Driving through Atlanta is no bueno. and it's not fun. No, I just remember, I don't know why we would go to like Atlanta for, I just skipped. Hold on, let's answer this. It is Reebok.
Mary Ellen says she's comfortable driving Atlanta.
I'm comfortable as long as I have someone navigating with me, you know?
Yeah.
Because I need to know, like, when, because there's like 5 lanes of traffic. I need
to have your dad next time you go through Atlanta.
Jeez. This man will be like, I turned
on his phone, he'll be like, put your phone down, help me navigate this.
Read that.
I had a Nissan from 2011 to 2018 when the transmission died. The majority of that time I lived in Atlanta. Will. She still loves you, Will.
I said you could break the stereotype, but I'm just
hit the thing. I gotta put my foot down.
She said I did it every day for 20 years. I literally sent Jarrell a video. And it's like, it compiles a bunch of videos off of dash cam footage of Nissans causing accidents.
Will, don't be mad at her.
Specifically in Florida. It was bad.
Will was an exception to the rule.
I'm saying you could break the stereotype, but there is a stereotype. Next. And there is evidence. Just saying.
When you get those people though that they're not Nissans driving that, but when you're in Atlanta, like really right when you're about to exit through the Atlanta traffic and those people start zooming in and out.
I watched those dash cam videos.
That's scary.
Also in our area, if you drive a white lifted truck,
they're against the law in South Carolina.
No,
now.
Squats
are yeah.
No, this is just lifted. Like the big tires.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, lifted, white lifted trucks.
Yeah.
Y'all the bullies.
Back in the day, they were mud bogging trucks.
Yeah, no, y'all are bullies on the road. Just saying.
She's here to offend somebody in this chat and knock it out. The filter.
I'm just telling you, this is what I've seen driving. Thank you. Please and thank you. What were you going to say?
I don't like when the big trucks come like right up on your bumper. Or like try to intimidate you.
That's what I'm saying.
When William got hit, he don't have big tires. When he got his truck, he has a Dodge Ram. When he had his truck, I said, don't you ever be one of those people. You remember you used to have a little car too.
I had a little Saturn.
I said, don't you come up on people like that.
That is Red Bull. Hannah gets a pack of Red Bull from the from the Costco. They have sugar-free Red Bull.
Guess what?
What?
They have them on the part of your drink package on the Norwegian ship. Because you got the premium plus. They have 2 kinds. They have 3 kinds. They have yellow, tropical.
No. I just like.
And they have sugar-free and regular.
I just want sugar-free Red Bull.
We're a celebrity. One of the bars specialty was making different cocktails with Red Bull.
And that's not good for your heart.
I know, but it was delicious.
No, I just like Red Bull.
Wouldn't I need me a pickup today? I didn't want coffee. It was nice.
My foot itches. Now, when we drive through Atlanta, I know I'm going to be like, don't you look at your phone? Don't you pick up your phone? Do not
turn. You say, Dad, hand me your phone. Unless he's fine. Well, you have navigation on your phone.
Honey, I am not drinking.
No mimosas for Hannah.
So
you might have a beer. A beer don't make you that way.
No. Well, neither did champagne. But I can't drink.
It was all that orange juice and champagne.
It just.
I think you just need to find what doesn't make you feel that way. Really sweet cocktails make me feel that way. They go, ugh.
That smells like medicine.
A Jaeger bomb.
Cough medicine, particularly.
My favorite is a margarita, a perfect margarita, and I've already lit it. Because we have the premium plus drink package on Norwegian.
You sound like you're bragging.
I'm not bragging, but I already looked at the menu because I like playing everything, and they have I'm gonna get the perfect margarita with Patron.
I just like coffee.
See, if I drank too much coffee, I would be sick.
Nope.
I don't know. I don't own anything with this label on it. This logo. Do you?
Do you know me?
Do you know me? I don't own anything with that logo on it. I can't afford it.
No.
Maybe back in the day in the Bahamas when I got fake stuff.
Their logo was probably backwards.
It probably was.
Louis
It is Louis Vuitton.
Vuitton.
Mhm.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah.
Rainbow. My aunt was making fun of me because I have to readjust how I park. No. Because when I park, I like pull out and straighten up and pull out and straighten up. She was like, hey, you said that you know how to park. I said, no, ma'am, I never said that. I said I know how to drive.
You question yourself when
I park because I have.
Your dad had the hardest time when he went from the regular vehicle to that truck trying to park it.
It's a big old thing.
Y'all know he's had his truck for over a year and I've never driven it.
We're short. Do you know how tall that
I need to drive around the neighborhood or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no. I think. Holy crap! I just lost my train of thought. I know we're talking about the truck. Oh,
you are getting close to 30.
No, this is happening more often now.
That's what I said. You're getting close to 30.
This is happening more often than not. No, I just haven't had bad luck with parking. Is the best way to put it.
The only wrecks or whatever incidents she's had with her vehicle is when she's had parking.
Yeah,
she scraped her car in a parking garage one time.
I hit a mailbox
in Myrtle Beach.
I hit a mailbox.
You hit a mailbox leaving work one time.
I sideswiped somebody's car. They were in the car, so we talked about it. It's not like I ran away.
Sideswiped somebody's car.
Yeah, in college.
When you're parking.
Yeah.
Everything has to do with parking. So Hannah's very nervous about parking.
Yeah, and my aunt's over here going, you said that you knew how to park. I said, no, I know how to drive. She goes, so do I. I'm like, you drive 10 under the speed limit, man.
Well, one time I was rushing to work, and William had usually left for work before
I was in the car for this one.
He usually left from work before me, and he parked behind me. So guess who ran and went all the way down his car with my car. When we took both of our cars to the body shop, they laughed at me. I was mad because they laughed at me.
Was it not deserved?
So we each had a rental car.
I mean, come on.
I was trying to get to work, and he was behind me, and I was so used to him not being behind.
Was he still in the house?
Yeah, he was still in the house, and in my mind, I was thinking that I normally just pull out down the driveway, and there his car was.
Hannah needs that park assist feature. Probably, yes.
Would you trust it?
No.
To let it park a car for you?
I mean, probably doing a better job than I do. I mean, there's that. I'm working on it. LinkedIn.
This is LinkedIn. Have you ever been on LinkedIn?
Yes.
I created a profile a long time ago, but I never really did anything with it. I think of it more as when you're looking for a job. I don't know.
This is true. Or you're thinking of leaving your current job.
Yeah.
And you need to build yourself up or make connections.
So what did Hannah, what did Meg say? What did Meg say?
I was focused when you said that. And
don't blame it on me. She's about to turn 30. No, she ain't doing that yet. She got 1 more year.
I have a hard time getting into Paul's truck. She says she's too short.
I do with oh Lord, Mimi trying to get in William's truck.
She's dramatic.
I feel like we need to push her, get behind her, and lift her. William put the little thing that I can step up on. Is I step up and I take the handle thing and I pull myself up into it.
That was easy. I'm sorry.
Good thing it wasn't a giveaway or anything.
Usually we don't put the giveaway. My bad. AT&T.
It is AT&T. That's who we use for internet, phones. That's it, right? Yeah.
There you go. So
don't push the button.
That's why I took my hand out. I've been listening to police body cam footage. It's very interesting.
Listening or watching like on TikTok?
Listening.
On what?
Like, there's this guy, he narrates like what's happening, so you don't necessarily have to watch it. You can listen to it if you want to. And just some of the things that they the sass from some of the cops, because it's usually intoxicated people.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just, I found myself chuckling.
I used to love the show Cops.
Yeah.
Remember the time they came to Augusta?
No.
And filmed Richmond County? They had some interesting stuff happen over there in Augusta.
Well, there was the live PD show.
Yeah.
They had a spot in
Richland in Columbia, South Carolina.
Yeah. But I just find it interesting.
I like this logo. I think it's pretty.
Do you want me to shut up?
No, I just like this logo.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say I like the logo.
I feel like I was like, Hannah, shut up. Da 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 da. Bing, ding, 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 ding. It is Hilton.
It is Hilton. It's a pretty logo.
Hilton.
Simple but pretty.
Hilton.
It was hard to find logos that didn't just have the logo with the word. But then I found some. I was like, okay.
What would you like to talk about?
The video's coming on Sunday.
No.
What's on it? Where'd you go? Where'd you and William go? That's going to be in the video. In that video.
Well, we traveled to New York that day.
Uh-huh.
We went to the Empire State Building.
Mm-hmm. Y'all had a bad situation happen there. It could look like it. I'll just say it.
No, don't give hints.
Huh? No, I was gonna say it's not Hallmark. It could be though. Hallmark does have a crown. It's a different
one. What? Oh, we went to the Empire State Building, but we talked about how it wasn't.
Y'all had a bad experience.
Yeah.
You say that for the video.
I do. I explain it. I don't like being a negative Nancy, but I have to explain it. And then we went to the 9/11 Memorial, and we went to Carmine's, and then we went to see the Book of Mormon. I feel like we did something else that day.
You have Carmine's on the video?
Yeah.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah, it was at the back end of the video.
Never mind.
No. Think like fancy things.
It's not Crown Royal. That's why I said no. Oh.
I feel like there's a lot missing out of the day. I feel like we did a lot that day, but I think we only went to. What all did we do that day?
I don't know. I have a story about this one right here.
Something I'd never buy.
Same. I just couldn't spend that much money. So I had to tell my Rolex story. I don't have a Rolex. My father always wanted a Rolex. And my mother had an aunt. My mother had an aunt that was
this is so quick.
Kind of on her own. Like she was a spinster, but she got married. No, she wasn't a spinster. She never had children, but she got married later on to an ambassador. Like she lived a good life, and she kind of left the family, her parents and stuff, and went off.
Ambassador to what?
I don't know, but she was married to an ambassador. Anyway, so she had a little money, but he passed away, so she was a widow. She moved to Florida and was living in St. Petersburg on her own, and she passed away in St. Petersburg. So when one day my mother gets a call from a lawyer, and because she had no children, she left some money to my mom. Well, not a ton of money, but a good amount a nice little chunk of change to my mom. So my dad had always wanted a Rolex. So the aunt's name was Bertie Mae. That was her name. And so my mom gave the money to my dad, and he bought himself a Rolex because he always wanted one. And then when they adopted a dog, they named the dog Birdie Mae after her in honor of the inheritance for his watch.
I think he also called the watch Birdie.
He called the watch Birdie Mae, and he called his dog Birdie Mae after her for buying him a Rolex.
Hi, Cruise Nuts.
Hey, Cruise Nuts. Good to see y'all. Yeah. Jarrell likes pocket watches too, Keith.
Mm-hmm. do, 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 do.
But yeah, I just couldn't see spending that much. I don't know.
I wouldn't ever want to wear it.
I'd want to travel with that money. Or maybe do something major to my house, like an upgrade or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't. I mean, I'd be nervous about wearing it on my wrist. He wasn't nervous, but I would be. I guess, I mean, I don't own expensive jewelry, so I would have a lot. Hannah got her nails did.
I have to get this fixed tomorrow. This one didn't cure properly, so it didn't. It's peeling a little bit.
Are they green?
Yeah, they're the same color as the past 2 months.
Like a dark green.
Yeah, but I have to get this one fixed because the side's peeling off. Maybe.
William got this one right because I bought him. He likes likes clothes from this company.
Come on, man, ease on down.
Yes, it's Under Armour. William loves Under Armour, so.
Come on, ease on down.
We always do whatever the trivia is. We do it at dinner, and while we're eating dinner, and he was answering. He had trouble with the logos, but this one he was like Under Armour. I'm like, you should know that because you buy so much of it. And he knew this one.
I mean,
I'm not gonna give away, but I don't know how you knew that.
He
one.
don't use it.
He don't use it. I use it, but he don't use it.
Come on, ease on down the road.
I got a little fake tan on.
I will not have it. I will look.
If I'm gonna wear shorts on the cruise, I gotta have fake tan.
Like.
This is not a bad fake tan. It's got like coconut oil in it. It's not like crazy, like streaky or anything. You can't tell. Can you tell? Just because I'm a little bit.
Is this the one from
the hips?
Oh, it's not the one that I got you.
No.
Do you want that?
I need to see what else they have. It's kind of dark.
That's the point.
I don't want to look unnaturally tan. I'm a redhead. Here we are talking about self tanner. I didn't put this on instead of lotion. I mean,
okay. The story is I had a spray tanning membership, and they told me that if I didn't spend what was being pulled out of my account on spray tans, that it would go into like this bank. And I could use whatever in the bank to buy tanning products. And I let that go on for like 6 years, and I never used it.
It's like $5 a month, and she never got a spray tan.
And so I went into the store, and I like told the girl, I was like, hold on, let's continue the story. There you go, PayPal.
Yeah.
PayPal. I use it occasionally. So next.
This is the last one too.
And I go there to tell the girl I want to cancel my membership because I'm not using it. I've used it for 6 years. She opens my account up and she looks at it, she goes, "Girl." She said, "You haven't been here in 6 years.
You've been paying the $5."
And she said, "You've been paying this every month." And I'm like, "Yeah." And she goes, "You have like $500 in your bank." I was like, "Yeah."
$500 of spray tan stuff.
And she goes, "Do you want to use it on some products? Do you want to get spray tan?" I said, "No, I do not wish to be spray tan."
I could go in there and get spray tanned on your account. That would be good.
Mm-mm.
I would do it.
I don't know if they allow that.
I don't know. Hey, together we travel. Good to see y'all.
But she just looked at me like, "Girl, seriously."
I need to go in there with you and see what else they have.
Well, that was the only spray tan product.
They don't have like a cream?
Honey, the point of going there is to get dark.
I know. A lotion. A mitt. I need new mitts.
Yes, they have mitts there.
Like, yeah.
They have mitts there, but that's like $5.
I don't need 100 mitts. How long is the $500 good for?
Like 6 years.
I mean, they're not going to they didn't give you so much time to spend it after you canceled.
I don't remember, Laurie.
You might want to ask that question for you.
Well, you might want to figure it out yourself because I'm not going to use it. I have 2 colors, white and red. Understand? Oh, that's it.
I told you that's it. Y'all, there was this TikTok the other day, and I wish I could remember how she said it, but I used, when we were growing up, and I was looking at what Meg said about her colors are white and red. Before, when I was young, we'd go to the lake, and there wasn't a lot of sunscreen products, and we would just get blistered. Like, people didn't think about skin cancer back then. But anyway, if we got really burnt, my grandmother always brought out Noxzema, if y'all know, in the jar, the cream, Noxzema, put on the sunburn, and it would feel better. And she always said it got rid of the sun, made the sunburn calm down real fast, and it did. That or vinegar.
Mm-mm.
And so we always just put Noxzema on, and didn't think about skin cancer back in the day. But a girl the other day said, I have found this product on TikTok. I found this product that will make your sunburn so much better the next day. It's no HEMA. No HEMA. I just laughed. I'm like, somebody want to tell her? Take that TikTok down. No HEMA.
Bless her.
Bless her. And she acted like it was something new. I'm like, girl, that's it. That's what I wash my face with every day.
Yeah, I grew up with that.
I love Noxzema.
Yeah.
I love the smell of it.
It's basically Vicks vapor rub, but whip it up and put some cream in there.
Yep.
That's what it is.
It's good, though. I think it's good, like moisturizer. But yeah, it's true, though. If you get a sunburn, I think it does better than aloe to me. But I'm trying not to get sunburns anymore in my life.
Really?
I do. I put a lot of sunscreen on if I'm going swimming or something.
My goal.
I've already bought a sunscreen for the cruise.
Good.
Like 60.
Do you remember when your sunscreen wouldn't work?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I got mine. In Disneyland, she was like, this is a new bottle of sunscreen.
I did. Like, the kind you have to like click it and then you spray it, like a little aerosol. I never clicked it to see if it sprayed, and I brought it out and clicked it, and the thing was like, no, I'm not going to spray. Yeah, my biggest goal when we went on the Magic back in 2019, because we had 4 stops, and there was like two beach days or something. Yeah, I was like, I cannot get sunburned. And our first stop was a beach day, and then I had 5 more days after that, and I was like, I cannot get sunburned. Sunburn can ruin your trip real fast. I see, especially on cruises, I see people walking around first day red, and I'm just like, oh, like, you'll be in pain. Like, before they even get to their room, they're going up to the pool. Like, they already got swimsuits under their clothes, and they're like, by that evening, they're blistered. And I'm like, how are you going to enjoy yourself? So I got sun poisoning one time, and that was when I worked on the farm. And it was because I was like, oh, I don't need sunscreen. I had a short sleeve shirt. You had a true farmer's tan. I had to wear pants and work boots. And then I had a belt because I tucked in my shirt so you didn't have any loose. And so I was like doing the stuff with the kids and like checking on the goats and doing all that. And then I like come the next day and my arms are beet red, and I'm like, it itches so bad. And one of the moms looked at me and said, stop itching. It is sun poisoning. She was like, put on sunscreen right now. She was yelling at me. Yeah. But anyways, you want to wrap up? Yeah, we're going to wrap up a little bit early because we do want to honor the fact that Lovey's Fat Life has a big celebration tonight, y'all. They have 7,000 subscriber celebration, which is amazing. And they're doing a giveaway. So we want to make sure everybody gets an opportunity to watch from the beginning in case you have to get your name in something. I don't know how they're doing their giveaway. But with just a reminder that we will not be here next week. But we will be back the following week. But Hannah's going to have a video out next week, so it's okay. We're going to aim for Sunday. Be realistic is probably
probably.
What you doing with your blankie?
I'm wrapping it up. It may be Tuesday, so just be on the lookout. We'll make an announcement when it's coming out. Okay.
But thank y'all for being here. We appreciate that so much.
All right. Well, thanks for those who stayed to the end. Y'all are the real MVPs. But we hope that you stay safe out there, stay healthy, and don't forget
to journey on.
Thanks,
Bye,
you guys.
y'all.
Bye. 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 Bye.